So with that being said, what am I doing when I graduate college? Hey guys, it's Keegan. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about my post-grad plans. Also, yes, I am wearing my Taylor Swift Class of 2022 merch. I'm a Swiftie at heart. What can I say? I am so nervous to make this video. I don't know why. I've really been pushing it off because I'm just in denial about graduating college, but I'm really excited to tell you guys what I'm planning on doing after I graduate college, what my job is going to be, where I'm going to live, what kind of videos I'm gonna make. I'm gonna tell you guys all of it. What I have been planning to do for the past 4 years once I graduate college, I am no longer doing. There's been a change of plans and I'm really nervous about it. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a backstory, and if you've already heard this backstory, you can skip to this time mark stamp thing. I've been making YouTube videos since I was 13 years old. I am 22 years old now, so I've been making YouTube videos for a very long time. It's my favorite thing on this entire planet. Also, I feel like I should mention this. I'm a senior in college. I'm graduating. I go to Arizona State University. I majored in digital marketing and I got a certificate in small business entrepreneurship. If you guys have been watching my week in my life vlogs for a while, you know that a while back I went to my career counselor to help me make my resume to start applying for jobs. And she told me, if you want a marketing job, you need to start applying November, December. Ever since I started college, I had always planned on getting some type of marketing job when I graduated college in May. Some type of social media marketing, influencer marketing, something with marketing, social media. I love that. Obviously, with doing YouTube, that has always been my plan. Always to get a job right when I graduate after May. So I started applying to a couple of jobs and I actually got a few job interviews. I ended up getting a job. That job had literally screwed me over. They wanted me to work 55 hours a week while I was still in school. It was a manager level position. It was a marketing manager position, and they were giving me an entry level position salary. Like, they were screwing me over through and through. I talked to you guys a lot about it and everyone was saying, like, Keegan, this is a straight red flag of a company. And I was like, oh. So I actually ended up turning down that job offer. Being offered that job made me start thinking, how will I do YouTube while having a job? I have always wanted like a part-time marketing job and then to do YouTube the other part-time. That was always my plan. The more I looked into it, the more rare I found that a part-time marketing job is to find. And so I had this moment of like, will I be able to do YouTube if I have a full-time job? There's only so many hours in the day. I can't have 2 full-time jobs at one time without being extremely burnt out. And yes, YouTube is a full-time job. That was a huge dilemma in my life and something that I had many mental breakdowns about, of, do I have to give up the thing that I love so much to start a career? Giving up YouTube would be like giving up a huge part of who I am. So with that being said, what am I doing when I graduate college? I've decided that I'm gonna do YouTube full-time. Not only will I be doing YouTube full-time, but if you guys don't know, I own a small to-do list business, and I say business because it was like one launch and then like I didn't have the time to keep up with it because I was a full-time student. I want to turn that business into a business. I released my first drop-up to-do list in August and I genuinely fell in love with it. And I had this thought of like, I want to turn this into a business. Like, not just to-do lists, I want to make other stationery products. Like, I want to turn it into a business. I don't want just like one drop here and there. Like, I want this to be a full business. I've been working on it for a while now, working on the next launch, working on revamping the website. Like, this has been something that has been months in the making that I have been preparing for. I'm gonna be a full-time YouTuber and try to start my own business, and hopefully it's successful. Before you exit out of this video and you're like, another one, like, ugh, this is a really terrifying move that I'm making. It's something that stresses me out, I'm not gonna lie, and I've put a lot of thought into this. I have never done YouTube full-time ever in my life, other than summer when I was in school. That's it. That's the only time that I've ever been able to dedicate full-time to YouTube, and that still really doesn't count. I've never had the chance to give my YouTube channel my all. It was always half of me was doing school, half of me was doing YouTube. I never had the opportunity to really go for it and to really give it everything that I have. Starting a full-time job would really limit the amount of hours that I could make YouTube videos, and I felt like limiting the amount of videos that I could make, or not even making them at all, was like losing a major part of who I am as a person. I also don't want to go down a path of getting a 9-to-5 job just because everyone around me is doing it. I didn't want to just follow the majority of people when I knew that that meant giving up something that I love. I also do not want this to come off as that I think I'm better than getting a 9-to-5 job, because that is not at all what I think. I might actually end up getting a 9-to-5 job. Just keep watching for the rest of my plan. I have this whole plan, you guys. This is a plan. I might get a 9-to-5 job soon, so just like keep watching while I talk about this. But before I could ever do that, I just want to know to myself that I gave YouTube my all and I put everything I could into it. I think that I would always be wondering, what if if I didn't just do this? So the question is, what will my videos be about and what will I be doing? I want to start off by saying I'm not doing nothing. Every time I tell people I'm doing YouTube full time, they're like, oh, so like you're not gonna do anything? And I'm like, no, I'm doing things. Like, it's not like I'm gonna be like laying by the pool and shopping all day. I will still be working, and in all honesty, the videos that I'm planning on making are going to be very similar to the videos that I'm already making. Productivity vlogs, week in my life vlogs, a sit down video every once in a while. The only thing that will change is instead of working on schoolwork and instead of writing essays and doing assignments, I'll be working on YouTube. I'll be working on my small business that I really want to turn into something. Instead of working on schoolwork, I'm going to be working on work. But it's not going to be that different of content. I want to say that. Just prefacing that. I wouldn't make this huge switch on you guys and not like let you know the plan. I'm really excited to take you guys along through vlogs of me turning my little to-do list business into like a real business, or at least trying. I have another launch coming really soon. I've been working on it for so long and I'm finalizing everything right now. I really want to work on this and make it what I've dreamt of for so long. In the vlogs, you'll see me shipping out orders, creating new designs, doing customer service, doing all the logistical stuff of owning a business. It's all me. I have no one else helping me with this like small to-do list business. It's just me. So again, same productivity vlog style videos. I'll just be working on the to-do list business and YouTube rather than schoolwork. And at the end of the day, I'm still the same person. I have the same work ethic. I have the same personality. Just because I'm graduating college doesn't mean too much is going to change in my videos. And instead of vlogging from the point of view of someone in college, I'm vlogging from the point of view of someone in her early 20s who just graduated college, who's navigating life. I'm moving to a new city, trying to make new friends, trying to establish myself. There's gonna be ups, there's gonna be downs, and you guys know I'm gonna share them all with you. I'm an oversharer to my core. I can't wait to share with you guys the ups and the downs, the struggles of starting real adulthood, the anxiety that comes along with that, the great moments that come along with that. Like, I genuinely want to share it all with you guys because, again, to my core, I am an oversharer. I will say my content might change for a month or two right after I graduate because I am going to be traveling quite a bit. I'm going to be going to 3 different countries, all with my boyfriend. I'm going to be vlogging all of it. That's also another reason why I felt like I couldn't get a 9-to-5 job right after college, because for the first 2 months of adulthood, I don't know, after I graduate, I'll be traveling. I'm vlogging it all. I'm so excited to take you guys with me. But my channel's not going to turn into a travel channel unless that is something that you guys want. But as of right now, being a travel channel is not my plan. I have a bunch of other really exciting things happening right after I graduate college. I'm moving out of this apartment. I'm moving into a brand new apartment. I'm planning on doing a video telling you guys all about where I'm going to live, who I'm going to live with, like all the apartment stuff. There's going to be a whole video. We're going to search for apartments together. As of right now, the one thing that I will tell you is I'm moving to a completely new city that I've never lived in before. And I'm going to take you guys along with me on the entire journey. Don't worry. I'm so excited to get my first real apartment and be able to decorate it because all of the apartments that I've lived in so far have came furnished. So I'm so excited to finally decorate an apartment and make a space that really feels my own. And then after that, I have my to-do list launch. And then we'll really see where it goes from there. I'll see what kind of videos you guys like, what kind of videos you guys don't like, what kind of videos I like to film, what kind of videos I don't like to film. I feel like we're really going to find a good groove, and I'm so excited to take you guys along with me to see where life takes me. Because I'm doing this full time, I'd really like to upload 3 times a week instead of 2 times. I upload every Monday, Friday right now. I would love to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Let me know if you guys want like a 3 upload type of week, because I would really love to do that because I love creating videos and I'm really excited to have more time to do that. There is the question in the back of my mind, what if I fail? What if I'm self-employed and I'm not making enough money? I have nothing to make content on. I'm not feeling fulfilled. I'm giving myself 6 months, and if I check off those boxes, I'm going to start applying for marketing jobs. There is this fear that this won't work out for me, and I think that I want to give myself a time to try it out, see if I'm successful. If I am, yes, let's keep going. If I'm not, I have this backup plan. I have this time to evaluate, is what I'm doing what I want to be doing, what is feasible for me to be doing. So in January, if I feel like I'm ticking off those boxes, I will start applying for jobs, and I'm well aware that I may not get a job right away. I know that taking 6 months off, even though I am working, doing YouTube, doing the toothless business, to a job that may look like I'm not doing anything, although I am. I know that doing YouTube for 6 months may set me back a little bit in a career if I end up going the traditional route after that, but I also think that I need to know that I gave it my all instead of always wondering what if. So in those 6 months, to prepare for me in case this does happen, I want to start working on some resume builder activities. I have a couple of ideas of what I want to do to put things on my resume to look like a good candidate for a job. Let me know if you guys have any ideas of resume builder activities that I can do. do, but I have a couple of ideas of what I want to do just in case this all fails. And if this all fails and I end up getting a traditional 9-to-5 marketing job, the type of videos that I will make are work week in my life videos. But I will say probably at the very most I'll upload once a week at the very most, because working a full-time job is already a lot and I won't have as much time to be making as many videos as I do now. Now I know there's going to be some people that are like, shut up, Keegan. You already make money doing YouTube. This is not a risky move. Like, stop. You're being annoying. I get where you're coming from. I do. But I do want to say that I'm genuinely scared. Since I was 13, the entire concept of my channel has been that I am a student. I was a high school student. I was a college student. That has always been the lens through my videos are. My life through the lens as a student. And this is the first time in my entire life that I'm no longer a student. I'm graduated. I'm not going back to school. And I'm not going to get my master's just so I can keep making school content, because number one, that's really expensive, and number two, I'm not going to take someone else's spot just to make videos about it, you know? I'm well aware that there are people that watch my videos for me because they like me, which thank you. I'm so glad you're here. I'm also aware that there are people who watch my videos to see what college is like. And again, if you're one of those people, thank you for being here. I genuinely appreciate you being here. There is this fear of mine that once I graduate and no longer make school content, those people will leave and I won't have the amount of success that I'm having now once I graduate. That is a huge fear of mine. One of my biggest pet peeves is when people say that's not gonna happen, because that very well could happen. Completely rebranding and redirecting my channel after 9 years of doing the same thing is really terrifying to me. And I think that it could go really well and it could go really bad, and that's why I do have this 6-month window that I'm evaluating myself and seeing, can I do this? Is this something I could do long term for the rest of my life, or is this something that is not feasible as a long-term job? I don't know if my channel is gonna flop. I know that I'm putting all of my eggs into one basket, but this is something that my gut is telling me that I genuinely need to do. But nevertheless, it still scares me. So yeah, I'm scared for what post-grad life is like. I think this is the scarier route to take. It's out of my comfort zone. There's less security. I don't have a promised salary. I don't have benefits. I don't have a promised routine. I am nervous that people are going to stop watching my videos when I graduate. I think that is a very valid fear to have. I'm also a little bit nervous that you guys might be upset with me that I'm not going a more traditional route and getting a 9-to-5 job, because like I said, that's always been my plan, and that's something that I've talked to you guys about, having it be my plan. And I do want to say, I do want to use my degree. I paid for my entire college myself. I want to use that piece of paper. I've learned a lot in my classes. I was a marketing and entrepreneurship student, like I said, and a lot of things that I learned in those classes, I'm applying it to the to-do business. Like, I remember I took a user experience class and I learned so much about website design that I've been trying to redo the website for the next launch, and a lot of things that I've learned there I've been incorporating into the website. I definitely want to use my degree, even if that is just starting my own business and using that knowledge to put into the business, and instead of getting a 9-to-5 job with that degree. But who knows, I could get a 9-to-5 job in 6 months. I guess I'm just like listing off all the things that I'm scared about here. I am nervous that doing YouTube right now will set me back from a career. Then I'm also afraid that getting a career would set me back from doing YouTube. Not that YouTube isn't a career, but like, you know what I mean. We know what I mean. One thing that is calming me down a little bit, only a little bit, like not that much. I have an emergency fund. If this flops and I make no money doing this, I have some savings to rely on while I search for a job. So that makes me feel a little bit better. Not too much though, but I will say, even if this does flop and no one watches my videos, I will still be making videos because I just genuinely love it so much. But those are my post-grad plans. I hope that you guys are not disappointed in me for not going a more traditional route, or at least not going a more traditional route right now. Who knows where I go in the future? I hope you guys will still want to watch my videos after I graduate. I just want to say, oh my god, I'm about to tear up. It has been such an honor sharing my college experience with you guys, and I am so excited. Why am I getting emotional? I am so excited to share this next chapter with you guys, because you guys have shown me so much love and support these past 9 years. I've obviously been telling people about what I'm doing after I graduate, but you guys have been the people I am the most excited to tell, and nervous, but I'm genuinely just really excited to share this next chapter with you guys, because you guys have been such an important part of my life these past 9 years, and I'm like getting emotional because I just love you guys so much. It makes me emotional that I get to share this next chapter with you. I'm sorry. Anyways, I hope you guys stick around to see if my post-grad plans are completely successful or an extreme failure. Sorry, oh my gosh, why is this happening? So I hope you stick around to see if I succeed or fail. No matter what, I'm really excited to take you guys along the rest of my life with me. You guys are stuck with me. I mean, you could unsubscribe if you really wanted to, but no, I'll still be here. I love you guys so much, and if you are also class of 2022, congratulations on graduating. I'm so excited for you and for your futures, and I love you guys so much. I'm sorry. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video.